Now let's move on and do some practice problems on area. When you look at the area of getting my pen. When you look at the area of a shape, it's the pieces of the shape that is covered. I like to think of it as a blanket. So this gray area is being covered right now. On our BFF, take a look at your BFF. On the BFF, area of a rectangle equals length times width. And so we're going to use this equation, area equals length times width, to solve our problems. Let's read about Harmon. Harmon is painting a rectangular wall. He has already painted the rectangular shaded section as shown below. So this is the part he has already painted. This part, the part in white, is he has not painted yet. What is the area of the shaded section that Harmon has already painted? So I'm going to circle the word area. I would have already looked on my BFF and seen that area equals length times width. But I need to figure out the shaded section. You might get a little confused because the length of the shaded section is not labeled and the width of the shaded section is not labeled. So I have two missing measurements. The cool part is I can use the clues of this rectangle. This 14 feet can actually just be slid over to this space right here. Think about a translation, sliding your measurement. So 14 feet, I can then slide this 6 feet in. So up into here, it's 6 feet. So that means the only piece that is left is this missing piece right here. In order to find it, I can subtract 14 minus 6, and I get 8 feet. So I can label one of my sides 8 feet, which automatically allows me to label this side 8 feet. I still have the other side to be able to, I need to figure out. I'm going to erase it, and so then we can have a clean slate. I already know that this is 8 feet, and this is 8 feet. But what is my width? Well, let's do the same thing we did by using this 20 feet and just translating it to up here. So the entire thing is 20, and it stops at 10 right here. So instead of, I have 20 at the top, and I have a piece that's 10. So to find the missing piece, I can just subtract 20 minus 10 to equal 10. So my missing width is 10 feet. So now to find the area, all I need to do is multiply length times width, which is 8 times 10, and that gives me 80 feet squared, or 80 square feet, because remember, area is square feet. I look, F is my correct answer. Now I can just use this, plug it in next door to the equation. This equation right here, A, is for perimeter. I don't add, I multiply, so it's not B. C is my correct answer. I'm going to turn the page, and I'd like you to do this practice by yourself. Please press pause and look at your BFF in order to solve it. When you're ready, click play. Let's see how you did. Companies often place advertisements on the rectangular fence around the baseball field like this one shown below. If the fence has 5 sections with the dimensions shown above, what is the area available for advertisements on 5 sections? Okay, so this is where you have to be careful because I'm not just looking at this section right here. I need to look at the entire piece. So I'm going to put my 60 over here, but I need to add 96 plus 96 plus 96 plus 96 plus 96, which really just becomes 96 times 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Let's multiply that now. 9 times 5 is 45. So the entire length is 480 inches. Let's review. I hope you wrote down area equals length times width for your equation. Now I'm not going to plug in 96. I need to plug in the whole length, and I can just use the 60 inches for the width. So let's multiply 480 times 60. 0, 0, 0. Drop it down. 6 times 0 is 0. 6 times 8 is 48. 6 times 4 is 24. Plus 4 is 28. Now I need to add it up. So my area is 28,800 inches squared, or square inches. D is the correct answer. I hope none of you just multiplied 96 times 60, because if you did, they tricked you. If you see, you needed to have all 5 pieces. Give yourself a check if you got the first one right. And now we need to write an expression for the total area. Well, lucky us, we already did it. A equals 480 times 60. Give yourself a check if you got that piece right.